Hi, beautiful people. So today we're going to do another DIY t-shirt scarf. We're going to do two versions. One, we're going to start off with a loop scarf, and it's a t-shirt that we took and cut up into individual loops. Yeah, see that? Individual loops, and then we're going to make it into a rope necklace. And you can either leave it like this or you can style it like this. It's your choice. Both are fun. It's really easy to do. They won't take you more than an hour to complete, and they're just fun. You know, you feel really accomplished when you make something yourself, or at least I do. So I wanted to give you guys another option to give you more variety of things that you can make with your t-shirts. And I got a lot of love from the last DIY video that I did. Thank you so much, Amber and Chrissy. I really appreciate people like telling me that they made them and how much they love them, because it'll keep me wanting to do more DIYs. If no one watches it, then I don't know if I should do them. So the feedback's always great. So the first thing that we're going to do is make this loop scarf, and it's made out of a bottom half of a t-shirt. Like if you've seen my other video for the French scarf, it's done in the same way as far as cutting off the bottom half of a t-shirt. But I am going to go step by step. So I just wanted to show you what the finished product looks like, and it's basically this long loop scarf, if you can see, and you can take it and double it up. And then it's got this really beautiful draping and this really interesting like different individual loops. So I really like that. You can do them different colors. You could layer them up on top of each other. So you could do, you know, one in blue. This one's actually royal blue, and do one in yellow or gold, and they're just really, really cool. And then you would take this scarf, and make the rope necklace. They're just individual loops that I actually twisted an old shoelace, leather shoelace from a boot around to get the twist effect. And then that's what that looks like, you can see. So this is just the loop scarf turned into the rope necklace is something that I just kind of made on my own because I wanted a different effect. I like interesting pieces around my neck, so this is something that I thought would be fun to do. So let's get started on the step-by-step process, okay? Hi guys. So what you're gonna do is take the bottom half of a t-shirt, and you're gonna be left with this. So if this had the top half of a t-shirt, you cut from armpit to armpit, cut the top half of a t-shirt off, and you're left with this big huge square portion. And you're just gonna lay it flat on the ground. The t-shirt has side seams, so leave the side seam on this side, and then the side seam is on that side. Do not cut the side seams, because that's what's gonna give you the looped effect. So you're basically just going to begin cutting strips. So take your scissors and just start cutting strips up the length of the garment. And we want to do it vertical. We want to cut vertical strips. Up and down. Not horizontal. Cut them vertically up. So we're just going to cut the strips. And we're going to cut all the way up, cutting this portion all the way up, and we're going to leave 1.5 inches at the top. So there's my side seam, but I'm not going to cut all the way up to this point. I'm leaving the side seam, and I'm leaving 1.5 inches. You can leave 2 inches, but make sure you leave minimum 2 inches, because this is what you're going to put around your neck to make the loop. So make sure not to cut more than minimum 2 inches up. So I'm gauging it. I'm leaving 2 inches up. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut one more strip. They don't have to be perfect, because you're going to pull them to make them a little bit more refined. And so as I cut these strips, I begin to have this hula hoop looking thing, like a hula skirt, like these strips. Do you see that way? Okay, so I'm going to lay it back down this way. And like I said, remember, we're cutting them vertically. I'm going to go ahead and cut a few more strips, finish out this piece, and then I'm going to come back and okay guys, so I'm back. I'm done cutting up all my strips. I cut them vertically, so if you can see that this is all the strips cut, and hopefully that made sense. So we just basically, it looks kind of like a car wash. So we had our t-shirt fabric laid on the floor, and our side seam was on this side, and our other side seam was on this side. And here, I'm going to pick up the camera to see if I can show you how it looks on the floor. So can you see that? Hopefully that's not making you dizzy or anything. So, and then what we're done. We are going to just pull these pieces and the scarf is literally done. So I'm going to go ahead and take each piece, each strip, and then I'm just going to pull like that. And just take the next strip and just pull like that. And what this does is lengthen them and it gives them this nice draping effect. And I'm just going to continue pulling all the strips until I'm done. So I'm going to finish pulling and I'll be right back. Hi guys. So I've just got done pulling all my loops. And so here's the product, the finished product looks like. And there's all the loops like a car wash. Woo! So what you're going to do is take this top part and from here, and you're just going to gather it all up. You can see that. Gather it all up until you get this one final loop, big huge loop, and all your pieces will be in this loop. And then you're going to take now this part you can get really creative. You can use another piece of fabric, just a string to tie it up because you want to tie this one big piece that we did not cut into one piece because we want to fasten it so that it's tight and we don't have it like all the loops going all over the place. So we're kind of fastening them all together. So I'm going to just use another shoelace, leather shoelace, and I'm just going to take it and tie it. So I just, took the shoelace, put it underneath there, and tie it. So if you can see that, like that. Just tie it around. And then I'm just going to take it and just kind of go, it's a pretty long shoelace. So I'm just going to wrap it around a few times just to get that. Now you can stop here and just stick your loop scarf on, and you could actually leave it long like that. That's cool. Or you could take it and double it up like we did the blue one that I showed you earlier, and you can wear it like that. Like that. Isn't that pretty? It's neat and different, huh? It's different from the fringe. So it's just like, I feel like this one's a little bit more sophisticated. The fringe is fun and chic, and this one's just a bit more sophisticated for me. So we're going to take this one and we're going to actually turn it into the rope necklace that I showed you. So I'll be right back with you in 1 second. Okay, so when we took that piece and we could just leave it like that to just wear our finished product as our loop scarf, or if you want to turn it into the rope, what I would suggest is, I'm going to cut this because I don't want to use all of this. So you leave the leather. Now you could use a rope. You could use whatever type of string that you want to fasten the twist. It's up to you. It's up to your creativity. I like the leather because it's a little bit kind of hard edge, and I like dainty and hard at the same time. So I would just take this piece of leather strap and I'm just going to wrap it around my scarf and just continue to wrap it around. Let's see if you can see what I'm doing here. Can you see that? So all the loops are there and I'm just twisting this around the scarf, just twisting it. Just twisting and continuing to twist. And I'm continuing to twist it around. So I'm going to finish twisting this and then I'm going to show you the finished product. Hi guys, so I finished twisting it and this is my finished product. Oh, I forgot to do this, but remember to cut the tag out because you don't want to see that. So I finished twisting the leather strap or shoestring or whatever you're going to use to fasten it, to tie around the loops to hold them and give them this twisting look. And I'm just going to stick it around my neck. And this one is not going to be, I'm going to give it one more pull to stretch it out just a bit, just to lengthen it. And put it over my neck one more time to double it up, and there's my necklace. So it's kind of looks like a rope necklace. It's really cool. I love it. I think I really like the purple and the brown contrast together. And that's it. So you could have either left it as the initial loop that I showed you earlier, or you can go ahead and add another piece of trim on there and make it a little bit more interesting to look at. It's up to you. So hope you enjoyed this. Hope it was super easy to follow. If not, please give me again suggestions because I want to make these videos better and I want them to be easy to follow. Have a wonderful day and remember to share the love. Bye.